sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos pa' los tiempos de la high. Hey. Hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Bombers taking on the Bambinos. And now the DH, Juan Soto.
The designated hitter, Juan Soto.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Joe Adele. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It's 0-1.
This one in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out. Out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Corbin Carroll. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. And that's in the dirt. That one misses. And the count now 2-0. And right back to the mound. Handles, throws to first. Out number 3. And here is Ellie De La Cruz. And that one fouled off.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Got it. And there's one down. Here's Juan Soto. Off the mark there.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, bases empty. Soto checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Into the second deck it goes, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. And the batter now, Paul DeYoung. Strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings through that one.
0-2.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. It's Aaron Judge now. And a big swing and a miss. 2 outs, bases empty. And strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next one just misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Devers. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss.
Wow.
0 balls, 1
That's not
strike.
even close to the zone.
Not
1-1.
close with that one. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of
1-2
baseball
the
right
count.
there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. So digging in, James Wood.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2
0-1.
on the radar gun. Swings through that.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was
0
ugly.
balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Goes 6'1", 24 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. And that's way high at 1-1.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at short.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out. We head to the bottom of the second, and now Adam Dunn. Morton back to work. And a foul ball. Ball one there.
That's a good pitch there.
1-2.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing
No,
at it,
that missed.
hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2-2.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Bryce Harper to the plate. Wood on the move. Makes the grab for the second out. And now the right fielder, Paul O'Neill. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris. And it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Just a slow ground ball this time. And foul ball. Left field. Wood under it. Brings it in. And that is that. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Throw to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Here's C.J. Abrams now.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
And the
No
man on the
ball, 1
mound,
strike.
rapid Robert Feller, had a way of getting in hitters' heads like only a few pitchers ever have.
Well, Feller's probably the scariest kind of pitcher to face. Rocket fastball, tons of movement, and very hard to pick up out of his hand. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. And that is out of play.
Anytime you've got a guy who leads the league in strikeouts and walks in 4 different seasons like Feller did, you don't know what to do at the plate. You're either swinging or you're ducking.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh.
Raleigh.
And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Late on that fastball.
Wow, good
1
luck
ball, 1
catching up to
strike.
that one.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Now it's Mookie Betts. Out front and foul to the left side. Raleigh on at first, nobody out. Fouled off, he was late. Fights it off, he'll see another. Turns and fires to Betts. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back to the top of the lineup at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets
0-2.
better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Very
1-2.
high with that one. And that is ball 1. Man at first, one away. Swung on, belted. Adele calls it in, 2 away. And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Stays alive. Goes down looking. as we go to the top of the fourth. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. Cut on and missed at 101. That's strike one. That one is absolutely belted. Judge really on his horse for this one. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Adele will hit next. He was late there, strike one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit. And Harvey order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Man at second. That's down and in.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
He goes down looking. This is Corbin Carroll. He's 0 for 1. That one not close. Ball one. That one at triple digits.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. And ball one. Soto on at second with 2 down. In the dirt.
1-1.
Down to second, but he dances back in safely. That one off the mark. 2-1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
But he scrambles back.
2 strikes.
That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the third baseman, Paul DeYoung. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That one hooked foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
1-2 is the count.
Hit on the ground softly to short. Abrams slings it across. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here comes Aaron Judge. Grounded out his first time. Bush. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
This to center field. Adele hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, James Wood. Late on that fastball. Wood goes 6 feet 7 inches, 235 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2021. DeYoung throws to first in time. 1 away here in the 5th. So up next, Brooks Lee. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Raleigh down to first. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. Here's Rafael Devers. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Pumping serious gas at 1-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
0-2.
And that one misses up and in. 1-2 to count. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Paul O'Neill, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball one. Coulomb, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch. And for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And it's filled up. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Raleigh in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Bush makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Tosses to first, and that's the 3rd out. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Stepping in, C.J. Abrams. Feller back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
It's 0-1.
This guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Now here is Michael Bush. He's 0 for 1. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-1. That one fouled off. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So the lineup flips over. Next is the designated hitter, Juan Soto. And it's fouled away.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And that one fouled off. That one almost got him. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Raleigh collects, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
And it's caught for the out. And next is the designated hitter, Juan Soto. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Next offering misses down and away. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Paul DeYoung. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Adele moves under it and puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Bunting, but that's a foul ball.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Popped up, reaching for it, makes the catch. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
1-2.
Got him swinging. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. The other way, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And now the tying run is into scoring position. So digging in, Brooks Lee. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Got it. Inning over on the strikeout. Bottom of the 7th, and now it's going to be Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
And that's in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Devers to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The left fielder,
now the left fielder, Adam Dunn. Late swing, foul to the left. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Foul ball there. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. Bush. To second, Abrams. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Raffy coming to the plate now. Cut on and missed at 101. That's strike one. Looking to get the tying run on base. Outside low, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it looks like trouble. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Camilo Doval.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Judge makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Bush goes after that one for strike one.
0-1.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. As the stop sign goes up at third.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And now, Joe Adele. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
Now pitching.
Raisel Iglesias into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. A towering shot. It's 3-1. So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Paul O'Neill.
Blue. Weaver.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Fought off foul.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
One check swing, appeal down to third. Didn't go. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's a hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here.
Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So 2 down now, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1-2 is the count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The tying run at the plate.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss. That K is. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Iglesias back to work. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Now, James Wood, 1 for 3. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Raleigh down to first with it. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. So up next, Brooks Lee.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Trying to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Raleigh gathers, throws to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the DH, Juan Soto. Tap foul at the plate. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next pitch inside, and a count 1-2.
1-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. And a ball evens the count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Adele moves under it. And there's one away. He's 2 outs
Now
away.
batting,
Now the third baseman, Paul DeYoung.
Young.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So they're down to their final out. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. That's the ball game.
Well, he held him down for